Oh, I'm sorry. It's TMZ.
Yeah, you can curse. You can curse. You can curse.
I apologize, but
No apologize. No.
There's no way he get demolished.
Nobody's in trouble. That power comes better.
Pacquiao's finished. He's in it for the few quid now, few pounds more, few more dollars. Great fighter legend himself. But he can never look in the mirror and say he was the best.
Manny Pacquiao is set to step back into professional boxing in July 2025, where he will face Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight championship. This is not a showcase event or symbolic return. It is an officially approved title fight, and preparations are already underway. At 46, Pacquiao is getting ready for a demanding contest, approaching it with the same focus and work ethic that once defined his prime years in the sport. His current training routine has reportedly surprised even experienced fighters, with guidance and influence coming from his former rival, Floyd Mayweather.
As I know, Mario Barrios is the WBC champion, so who is he mandated to fight next? Do you have made that decision yet?
Well, at this time, Mario Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao in July. That's a tremendous fight. There's a final elimination taking place in North Africa, New Guinea, which is Soko. And there's just many interests in the division.
In General Santos City, Manny Pacquiao has already returned to full training. Camp sessions. His routine includes road work, sparring, pad training, and structured strength and conditioning work. Along with this, he has introduced a new element into his program, kickboxers. These athletes are assisting him in improving agility, reaction speed, and explosive movement. The purpose is to push his body back into fast coordination by working with fighters who operate at a different pace and rhythm. His focus is not only on regaining fitness, but also on bringing back the sharp footwork and unpredictable angles that once made him very difficult to time. According to his team, he is fully committed and training every day.
It's not boxing like that.
Yeah, it's lazy, right? Just kind of.
When you do the shadow boxing like that, what is that for? Because you can apply that habit. You become a habit. When you shadow boxing like.
Manny Pacquiao making a comeback is not being treated as a promotional move. His objective is to capture a world championship once more. Despite being 46, the World Boxing Council has verified that the bout with Mario Barrios will count as an official defense of the 147-pound title. Barrios, the current champion, is 28, holding advantages in both size and age, and is entering the fight after a convincing victory over Yordenis Ugas. He is known as a focused and composed boxer with reach, clean technique, and proven experience against elite competition. Barrios has accepted the matchup with Pacquiao, stating that while he acknowledges everything Manny has accomplished, he plans to keep his championship by whatever it takes.
No, is almost finalized from per 210 Boxing TV from Instagram. He said, shocking news, Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title is a done deal for the summer. The date either will be July 19th or 26th on Amazon Prime, and the fight probably won't be on pay-per-view. And location, Las Vegas or San.
Manny Pacquiao last appeared in a professional bout in August 2021, where he was defeated by Yordenis Ugas via decision after accepting the matchup on short notice. The contest had initially been scheduled against Errol Spence Jr., who withdrew because of an injury. Soon after that loss, Pacquiao confirmed his retirement and turned his attention toward politics, including a presidential run in the Philippines in 2022. Even so, his competitive mindset remained, and he continued to stay physically active during his time away. He regularly plays full-court basketball and follows a consistent fitness routine, which has made his return to boxing more manageable. Maintaining intense physical preparation between fights has always been part of his approach, and that habit has continued.
Is negotiate with Barrios to fight at 147. No tears. I haven't heard one tear. So guess what? Since we know that Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao has been in serious negotiations, let me ask you, is it a good fight? Mario Barrios versus Tank Davis at 147. Yes, it is. That fight was a struggle, and if Mario Barrios wasn't weight drained with the rehydration clause at 140, Think about 147, Tank going up from 135 to 147. Yeah, y'all, no, shoot.
Sean Gibbons, who leads MP Promotions and works closely with Manny Pacquiao, recently stated that this return is not just speculation, it is already in progress. Camp has begun, and both the Suzuki exhibition and the upcoming bout with Mario Barrios are being organized with the same structure as a high-level professional camp. He also mentioned that Pacquiao never stepped away from his gym routine and is still in strong physical condition. The comeback has also caught the attention of his longtime opponent, Floyd Mayweather. During a recent interview, Mayweather stated that Pacquiao is still the most skilled fighter he has faced and expects to see that same version of him when fight week arrives.
To us, what you've seen.
Looks like a fine bottle of wine. It just keeps getting better and better as it ages. He hasn't lost his speed. He hasn't lost his passion. Just loves the fight. I asked him, why are you still doing this? Passion. He loves it. It's what he's done for 29 years. And if I didn't think he could do it at the highest level, I would say it, or I would advise to say, Manny, maybe you should think about doing something else. But he still has the, everything when you watch him, the power.
That statement carries real importance, especially when considering the level of opponents Floyd Mayweather has faced, including Miguel Cotto, Shane Mosley, Juan Manuel Marquez, Diego Corrales, and Canelo Alvarez. According to Mayweather, what set Manny Pacquiao apart was his mix of hand speed, punching strength from both sides, unusual angles, and non-stop movement. He explained that Pacquiao challenged him in ways no other opponent had. Even though their 2015 showdown ended with a unanimous decision victory for Mayweather, he continues to speak highly of Pacquiao. Praise of that level stands out, especially coming from a fighter like Mayweather, who seldom gives that kind of recognition to others.
Barrios, man. Mauricio just want those little sanctioning fees, man. That's all it is. They just want a little sanctioning fees off that Pacquiao purse. I'm not with it. I don't think it's cool. There's other people that kind of deserve that a little better. I personally wanted Boots and Barrios to clash. He got a fight on the way. You know what I'm saying? But it's just stupid. I don't see the fucking point in that fight at all. I mean, if it happens, it happens. At the end of the day, he was a generational talent. I think it'll be an entertaining fight because Barrios is there to fight, but I'm gonna have to edge the younger guy, you know what I'm saying?
The confirmation of Manny Pacquiao facing Mario Barrios has created both excitement and discussion across the boxing community. Some argue that returning at this stage may be too late for Pacquiao, while others feel that if any fighter can come back and claim a title at this age, it would be him. He remains the only boxer in history to win world titles in 8 different weight divisions and has recorded victories over top-level opponents across 4 separate decades. His list of wins includes names like Marco Antonio Barrera, Eric Morales, Oscar De La Hoya, Miguel Cotto, Ricky Hatton, and Keith Thurman. Pacquiao has consistently defeated elite competition across different eras, making his record one of the most accomplished in the sport.
I mean, not knock him out, but, beat him on the cards, beat him behind that jab.
Similar to like Ugas, the Ugas fight?
Yeah, like on some shit like that. It's a good fight, but it's more of a good fight for Barrios. Pacquiao don't need it, but Pacquiao want to come back, and he want to come back with a bang, so, why not? If he can make it happen, make it happen.
What sets this comeback apart is that Manny Pacquiao is not seeking any softened path or easier opposition. There has been no request for a tune-up bout or a lower profile opponent. Instead, he has gone directly into a championship fight against a younger, physically stronger, and active title holder. That choice reflects his mindset clearly. He is not returning for exhibition purposes or reputation maintenance. He is stepping back in to compete at the elite level, fully aware of the risks involved. On the other side, Mario Barrios has remained respectful but locked in on the task ahead. He understands the impact a victory over Pacquiao would have on his standing and career, and he is approaching the matchup with full seriousness. The World Boxing Council has also officially approved the bout as a legitimate title fight, giving the event additional significance. This is not built on nostalgia, it is a high-stakes contest with real consequences.
Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios? Okay, if this was for a massive bag, I get it. But you're fighting for a non-pay-per-view event, so you're going to be fighting for free against a guy Manny Pacquiao. Why? There are plenty of other fights to be making. But yet we're getting Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios. Is Manny Pacquiao even ready to fight in the ring? Why is he... I get he still loves the sport, but listen. You are an all-time great, a legend of the sport, a Hall of Famer. Why return? Why not just go pursue other things? if anything,
The announcement has sparked strong support from Manny Pacquiao fans both in the Philippines and across the globe. His career has always been defined by overcoming expectations, rising from poverty, becoming a national icon, and moving through multiple weight classes where many believed he was undersized. Now at 46, he is attempting another chapter of that same journey. His preparation is already underway, including road work, pad sessions, and training exchanges with quick movement-based kickboxers, along with detailed video analysis of opponents. Pacquiao fully understands the demands of this return, even if his speed and reflexes are not identical to what they were in his early career. He now relies on veteran experience, timing, durability, and a highly developed boxing intelligence. His camp remains confident that those qualities still give him the foundation for another standout performance.
Pac-Man comeback? What's going on? Manny Pacquiao is coming back for another fight against Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight championship, I believe. Is that something, or is it just?
I don't know.
tabloids?
I don't know. I don't know. I keep laughing about that fight. I don't know. I don't know if they exist. I don't know where the money would come from.
Who's paying the Pacquiao tax?
I don't know. I don't know anything about this. All I know is that it just seems the guy's almost 50 years.
For longtime followers of Manny Pacquiao, this news feels bigger than a standard fight announcement. It marks the return of a global boxing legend competing again on his own terms. All confirmed details so far, including his ongoing training camp, sessions with kickboxers, the planned Suzuki exhibition, the sanctioned WBC title fight, and even comments from Floyd Mayweather have made it clear that this comeback is real. Pacquiao's last professional appearance came in 2021 when he was defeated by Yordenis Ugas before stepping away to focus on his political journey. In July 2024, he also participated in an exhibition match against kickboxer Rukia Anpo, which helped test his speed but did not match the intensity of a full 12-round world title fight.
Interpretation is that the boxing public is upset because they believe Pacquiao's gonna beat Barrios, which is gonna lead to a Tank Pacquiao fight.
Yes, look around, look in the Discord. That's what everybody Pac and Tank that's being set up.
Oh,
Tank
so,
and Pac.
okay, so they saying Barrios is the setup for Tank and Pac. I didn't see that, but your argument makes sense. If he beats Barrios, there's nothing wrong with him fighting Tank. But the issue is he don't deserve the Barrios fight or for 3 years off.
Among the voices reacting to Manny Pacquiao's return is Terence Crawford, a former undisputed welterweight champion and one of the most dominant fighters of his era. During a recent media session, he was asked to share his thoughts on Pacquiao stepping back into the ring. His reaction was measured, showing both respect and uncertainty about such a high-risk comeback. Crawford simply responded, "I don't know, we'll see." When questioned about whether Pacquiao could still perform at the elite level, he repeated that he was unsure when asked again. When the discussion shifted to whether age could be a limiting factor against a younger champion like Mario Barrios, Crawford remained careful not to make any firm judgment. He said he couldn't decide if Pacquiao was too old or not, adding that results in the ring would ultimately define the answer. He also emphasized that he would never place restrictions on a legendary fighter like Pacquiao.
Facing Mario Barrios, what do you think of that fight?
Yeah, I think that, it's a very contentious subject. Like, people moaning about Manny Pacquiao. I think Manny Pacquiao is still good enough to beat most fighters in the top 20 at 147 pounds. He's clearly not the fighter that he once was. You're not going to be at that age. My problem is that he's been inactive for quite a long time. Like, we were talking about fighting him with Conor Benn maybe 6 months ago or a year, and every month or 3 months or 6 months that pass.
Terence Crawford's comments reflect how uncertain Manny Pacquiao's situation really is. At 46 years old, the physical demands are extremely high, yet his experience, fight intelligence, and punching power still make him a dangerous opponent for anyone in the division. Pacquiao has always built his success on explosive bursts, quick directional shifts, and sharp angles. While those traits typically decline with age, recent training footage has still shown flashes of the same fast, unpredictable movement that once troubled elite fighters for years. Another former opponent, Oscar De La Hoya, has also shared his thoughts on the comeback. Having retired after his 2008 defeat to Pacquiao, De La Hoya understands firsthand what it means to face a younger, sharper opponent later in a career. Speaking in an interview with Seconds Out, he advised Pacquiao to be careful as he approaches this return.
3 years ago about Conor Benn fighting Manny Pacquiao, and now we're talking about him fighting for a world title. When was the last time Manny Pacquiao had a professional fight?
Yeah.
I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years ago? I don't know.
Was it somebody after Keith Thurman?
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's been a while.
How can you fight for a WBC world title? It makes a mockery of the championship. So, I don't know. Look, Mario Barrios should be fighting Boots. But they don't want to, this is like an easy fight.
This comeback story is already shaping up to be one of the most talked about moments in modern boxing. From training updates to reactions from champions and former rivals, everything points to a return that carries real stakes and real pressure inside the ring. Now it's your turn. Do you think Manny Pacquiao can actually pull off another historic victory at this stage of his career, or is this challenge one step too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's see how the boxing world really feels about this comeback.